Stockholm was the switch that I feel like I needed, so it kind of gave me the kick up the arse to go, why have you been doing that when you should have been doing this? But in the same sense, like, I'm still new, so I like to try different things to see what's actually working, what isn't working. And then Vienna was kind of like a confidence booster for me, placing 5th. So, but at the same time I was gutted because I missed out by one spot.
Missed by one spot.
But it's kind of gave me the confidence to go, nah, you're in the mix, your training has been paying off since what you've changed. So now you just need to kind of show up on a day and prove that the training has been working. The difference between the last few races to this race is that this is really the last chance for me. So I'm kind of going all in on this one to try and get my spot. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. What's meant to be is meant to be, and that's just the way life is sometimes. But I'm going to try my hardest. Like, I didn't miss out in Glasgow just to come here, just to kind of show up and take part. Really, I'm here to actually make a scene, make a statement, and show that I can produce the times. So now leading into this race, I'm looking to be like top four really. And my mindset for this race is to really try and grasp the entire race, try and enjoy the race, but at the same time know what needs to be done. This is a final major, so I won't be taking that for granted. I want to put everything into this race to try and get that spot. My mindset is just focus on what needs to be done and just try your best.
Welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. Grand Imperial Guard where the dollar is sacred and proud. Let's do the shit for real, come on now. Smoke and mirrors, stripes and stars, stolen for the cross in the name of God. Bloodshed, genocide, rape and fraud, written to the pages of the law, good law. The cold continent latchkey child ran away one day and started acting foul. King of where the wild things are, daddy's proud, cause the Roman Empire done passed it down. Imported and tortured the workforce and never healed the wounds or shook the curse off. Now the grown-up Goliath nation holding open
outside of 7-Eleven, you get a monster. So the plan is, because I'm going to be racing at this time, I'm going to go to the gym, do like a light kind of paper session, try and get the heart rate up and get myself moving, because we just landed at 5 o'clock tonight, Wednesday. So the plan is basically just to go and try and get a feel for training at this time of night, because that's the way it's going to be when I'm racing on Friday. I haven't really planned it out, but it's going to be something nothing too crazy, just something to get them moving, kind of fast paced, shorter intervals on the treadmill. If they have a ski, I'll kind of combine the two of them, so I think that gets them fired up, and so it'll be short intervals on the ski as well, maybe 200s, rest if needed. If it feels good to kind of push into a higher intensity, I'll do that as well. So people ask all the time, what do you do in the lead up to a race? But it's kind of people try and stuff in too much within the last 2 weeks, as if they're trying to catch up. I say it all the time, you should have been ready 3 weeks ago. These final 2 weeks is the prep. You should be almost recovering, you should be basically recovering the second last week, and then you're kind of tapering down the week up. And that's just fast-paced sessions for me. But the intensity's high, but I'm only training for 40 minutes at max, because you've already built your engine. It's not as if you need to rely on hard graft over the last 2 weeks to build a better engine. You've built your engine, you're trying to focus on speed and taper yourself towards getting the best race. Just enjoying this. Just enjoying the sun battering through the windows, listening to the birds chirping, enjoying my coffee, just trying to be in the moment, relax. Sometimes you get too caught up, don't you? For me, work's crazy. I get up at 5 AM every day, start work for 6, and then that'll be me until 1 o'clock. I'll train in between that, I'll get a 2 hour gap, I'll train in between that. Gives me time to train, get food. Then I'll be back for clients for 4, and I'll usually finish at 8 PM. Go back, go home, get dinner, and then just starts again, Monday to Friday. But it's quite busy, so sometimes like you don't get enough time to actually just sit and enjoy a coffee, listen to the birds, especially when it's a good day like this. Blue skies, sun's beating through your windows, like you can't take it for granted. Got to enjoy it. This is like proper time you get to like relax and just let your brain properly just chill out and take everything in. It looks good on Instagram because you're getting to see lots of places, and it is good. That's not what I'm saying, like it's obviously really good, but like people don't see that I need to like bring that to my clients. I'm going to need to take X amount of time off because I'm away for HYROX again. You've got to be a bit selfish sometimes in life, like not through your entire life, but just sometimes as a part of your life, just to get to where you want to be, and then that will help with all the other things in your life. I can't remember exactly, it was probably better words than that, right? But it kind of made sense, it hit me and I was like, ah, it makes sense, I'm trying to do this and that's going to motivate people back home to follow what they want to do. Mine's is fast, but I reckon like, all that everybody's is just as fast. Everybody's life is just 100 miles per hour, and that's just the way we are kind of in the Western world. You know? Like everybody's just so fast, you don't get time to think about anything. You never take it for granted. Like I keep saying stuff like that, but like you've just got to like enjoy it, embrace the moment. As I turned 30 the other day, I became a wise old man. I just need my pipe. First, second, third. Any spot that's going to get me a place in the Worlds for Nice, I'd be happy. Regardless where it stands, I'd be happy. That's the goal. That's why I'm here chasing it. Otherwise, I'd be in Glasgow. I'd like to think I'll get it. Like, I'm just, mate. I know. I've got a good feeling as well, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Like, I'm not going to fucking get upset. The favourites are the Americans. Obviously it's home soil for them, so it's different in it. But I'm not keen it all this way just to fucking take part in it. I'm here to actually go for it. I'd love it to be like, set the tone for the weekend. See if I can set the tone for the weekend, it's going to carry over for the full weekend.
I was actually thinking that the other day, mate. Do you know, I get actual madness, right? I was like, this is mental. Do you know what America is for us?
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Second time I've actually been in America within a year and it's just for HYROX. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm just a wee guy, mate, for Glasgow, Postal Park. It's crazy. It just shows you, but see if you actually just put your mind to something, work hard and just go for it. Like, mate, anything is possible.
I think it's pure mental, mate.
Nuts. I always think about the other guy. People always say like, don't judge yourself, don't like go up against anybody else, it's you versus you, but it's you versus the other guy really when it comes into sports. But at the same time, like, I'm at a point where I'm like, I can actually do something with my life in this sport at HYROX because how fast it's grown, or else I can sit back and just train the way I used to train, just kind of be mediocre. It's good enough for health, good enough for everything else, relationships and whatever else. But if I really want to get like top spots in HYROX, then I need to sacrifice certain things in life to get there. Because then I know after a while my life's going to be better. So I'm thinking ahead of the time. Think about where you used to be. For me, I always think about my background, where I came from, and am I willing to fall back on that, or am I willing to push forward and become better? That's the biggest thing for me. Show somebody, like show yourself that you are capable of doing something with your life, because everybody is. And no matter what you think, everybody is. It's the background behind it. Look at the community that Elation has built. Might only be a couple of hundred members, but it's a couple of hundred people's lives that Elation is affecting. Us as coaches are being a part of people's lives, and sometimes you probably don't even realise it because like, you affect, like, so I'll affect my clients' lives, but then the positivity and the kind of mindset that I'm putting onto them, they then share that with people that they're in contact with.
So like, when you think about it, it's a massive circle of like trying to teach people to be better. And we're never saying like you're never good enough. Like I'm happy where I'm close. I was happy with like on the build up to it. Like the enjoyment actually, like, nah, I'm going to get sub 60. I'm eventually going to get sub 56. I'm eventually going to get sub 54. Like it's always just striving to be better. And that's the thing behind elation. Like, be happy, but always try and improve and then spread it with everybody.
I guess it's all happening. So I had, this is what I've had to eat today, right? 2 bits of toast, 3 scrambled eggs, a bowl of cereal, cinnamon squares, 2 crumpets and honey. Then I had a poke bowl with salmon. And then, no, he loved it. And then I had dry pasta and salt. Literally that was it. I didn't put anything in it because my stomach's been a bit dodgy recently. Well mate, I probably won't get to talk to you. I'm going to go and get a 10-minute nap. So, good luck mate, smash it. Get in your bed, don't worry about watching me. Focus on tomorrow's race.
You know, I don't give a fuck if I'm married.
Yeah, focus on tomorrow's race. Don't stay up.
You know what?
I'll text you in the morning.
Go back, you little bitch. Give it.
That's what I'm going to do.
Go make that up.
I know, I'm planning on, I'm trying to get my mind ready to go, right. We're going to hut for less than an hour. Hut like you've never hut before because you're not here just to fucking be here in Washington. You're here to tear shit.
Yeah,
up. Know how to fuck spiders?
What?
Never heard of that? Neither have I. Dan said it today. Neither have I. I've never heard of it, but I thought I'd use it. Well, that's it. You need to relax. You need to compose your mind and save as much energy as possible. That's why I think it's important for stuff like this, just literally relaxing. Like people are stunned, see when I says like I have 2 rest days per week. They're like that. So what do you do on your rest days? I'm like that, rest. Like so you don't go in the gym, you don't sit in the bike and do like 40 minutes on 2. I'm like that, no, never. Never ever. Just recover.
The wealthiest place on the planet is the graveyard. Because in the graveyard we will find inventions that we never ever were exposed to. Ideas, dreams that never became reality. Hopes and aspirations that were never acted upon.
Question is, what are you going to do with your time? What drives you? And greatness is a lot of small things done well. Day after day, workout after workout, obedience after obedience, day after day.
Come out into the street. A war is being waged on humanity. The stones you carry in your hands, throw them at me just as hard as you can.
From the UK, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Graham Halliday!
And I'll take my promise into the grave. My burial stone, let it simply say that, oh my Lord, let me know the pain. That, oh my Lord, let me know the pain of salvation. Of salvation. Of salvation.
Game plan. What is the game plan?
Bobo's got to 60 first set.
Nothing less. 60. Once you get to 60 you go, right, another 10. Give me another 10. Just like yourself. Then once you get to 70 you go, right, give me 15. Give me 15. And then once you get to 85 then you just go, right, go. You'll get 15 left, you can't stop now.
What a showdown for the World Championship spots. Lucas Storen has taken another
Yeah, that's my plan. That's my game plan.
himself the most on the way. So we've got Ryan Kent. He's saying goodbye.
Graham Halliday came from absolutely nowhere there. He must have done those unbroken.
And the man that came out of nowhere on the wall balls, that was Graham Halliday.
Said, who can make 100, who did 750, it's a guy who regrets his sport. And I saw you fighting in the second half of the race.
Judging me? Oh, thanks very much.
Yeah, you just kept going, and that was when you got to about 80, I was like, oh no, we're full send now.
That was it. See, as soon as I had 70, I was like, you're not stopping.
Amazing.
Thank you.
So many other people.
Anna. Oh, is it? Yeah. 100 unbroken. I told you. Oh, second place as well, man. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Aye, so that's me secured. Ah, worth it, man.
Now this dude, I was busy calling the action between Rich Ryan and Colin Steeper to see who was going to go to Worlds, and all of a sudden, like, a ghost just flies right behind me, and I was like, who the hell was that? Well, that was a guy who just did 100 wall balls unbroken to punch his ticket to Nice and finish in second place with a finishing time of 58 minutes and 8 seconds. Hailing from Glasgow, Scotland, put your hands together for Graham Halliday!